Good morning.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Not
How
much,
you
man.
doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Feels kind of Monday-ish today for whatever reason, but hustling through. What about you, Gutter?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We do have a special guest joining us soon. He hasn't gotten here yet. NFT sniperbot. We had a space earlier. How'd you feel about that space we had
It's pretty
on
good. We had
Twitter?
some, we had some good topics that we discussed. Shared, I think, a little bit of alpha. I was actually, if it takes him a little bit to get here, I'll share some of the things. And yeah, I thought it was interesting. I don't know if he wants to talk about this on live, but definitely thought it was interesting the take on BAYC acquiring the CryptoPunks. I think he just joined right now. Welcome.
Oh, there you go.
What up? How you guys
Hey,
doing?
sniperbot. What up? What up? What up? How you doing?
My office is messy. Let me see if I can change my background or something.
All good, man.
Yeah, we
All
got you.
good.
We got you on the big screen today, man. How you doing?
Doing well, man. This is where it all started.
Oh, swap the
That looks
background. That's
much
pretty
better.
cool.
You said this is where it all started. Were you a content creator before you like dove into more Web3 or?
Oh, you have the. Don't
I
you
didn't
need
even need it. I just logged in.
you're gonna need the code to get into LinkedIn.
I'm already in.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm into the recruiter page.
All right. Hey, sorry.
And this is
All
brought
good,
to
man.
you by Ninja Alerts.
What up? How you doing? So that's not my house, but it looks kind of cool. I look like a ghost here. Chris, was that you who I spoke with this morning?
Yeah, that was me.
Both of us.
Can you hear me okay? I don't have my
Yeah,
good microphone.
Yes.
yeah, I hear you perfect.
Yes, we could hear you. Can you hear us?
I could hear you. Gutter Eth, are you worried about the cold weather or are you going skiing or something?
You know, the show is brought to you by Ninja Alerts, of course. We stay shiesty out here. That's what this is about. All right, we stay
You're a ninja.
shiesty.
I get it. I get it. Look, I still have the
There
tag on
we
my
go.
shirt. Let's
Yeah, I
go.
see that. I see that. Chibi Labs, which is
Take the
your
tag off.
project. Is
It is
that is
my
that just for you or is that for like holders?
Spasta made it for me. He dropped it off. We have like a merch store, so
Oh, cool.
you can buy that in our merch store on chibylabs.io. Um, so what are we doing with? Oh, you know what? Let's go. Let me see how you use the tool. Let's jump right into Ninja Alerts. Can you show me?
Yeah, sure.
But first, we got to know a little bit more about you, our audience. If you are just tuning in, we have a new guest, special guest, NFT Sniper Bot, owner of 7 Bored Apes. Correct? You bought 11.
I bought 11. I have 7 left. All right, let me make sure that Spasta has this link. He's going to join me to give us a recap of what's going on at Chibi's and a little bit of alpha there. Did I lose myself? No. How do I share this to the outside world? Like, I want to make sure
It's
my
live on
Twitter.
Twitter and YouTube, so the easiest way would be go to Ninja
Oh
Alerts
yes.
Twitter and just share that.
Go to Ninja Alerts Twitter. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, let's do
And
that.
Yes.
it should be a video going right there, and you can just retweet that or share it. So
Oh
yeah, we
wow, I
can't
see
flip flop.
myself.
We
That's so
if you
cool.
yeah, if we do usually start by getting to know our guests, but if you have somebody coming in that's also gonna like back you up on talking about your project, we can flip flop. We'll do Ninja Alerts first half, and then we'll talk about your project on the second
Sure,
half.
sure, sure. So you have my undivided attention. I'm all set up. I retweeted.
Okay, gotcha,
So,
cool, man.
so I got into NFTs back in June, May or June. Happened to get into Z Run and bought a Z1 and Z2. Was doing some horse racing back and forth, and not with my Z1, Z2. I kept those untouched, but I have like a Z10 or something that I was racing. And as I was diving in and out of the community, I noticed that everybody had these PFP pictures that were these apes, and it just made sense to me to buy an ape. So I bought what I believe is H Bizzle, ape number 9856. If you want to show the audience what that was, but it was 0.39 ETH, and it just felt like me. The guy had like he has like bullets across his neck. He's got, it's called a bandolier, and he's got a American flag helmet. And I
You
kind of
could pull
just
that
thought
up.
that was me, like going to war,
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll be the ape that's going to war with the bandolier and the helmet. Let's go. I wish I thought of myself as a trippy ape. That would have been a lot more financially rewarding. But I thought of myself as a bandolier, so. Bought my
Yeah.
first ape,
So
and then just kept watching that market, and I saw the fluctuations. If you go down, oh, actually, it's not in that account anymore. It's in H Bizzle is the account.
Okay, I'll check that out.
H Bizzle.
HBizzle.eth?
Yeah,
Is it that account? Okay.
Yeah. I love how you do that. So you're like clearly a professional with this YouTube stuff. All right, so click there, and then just type, well, it's that ape, but just type Bored Ape in the search right there.
There we
So
go.
I keep the guy there. So if you look at the date on that, in May, I think it was May. I don't have a very high offer on that, but that's okay. I'm not selling it.
scroll down a little bit more. Right there.
Yeah, we got
Yeah. So
Oh, there you go. 10 months ago.
it. Yep. Dang.
yeah, poor Greenfire. Greenfire doesn't want to see that.
Cringing a little bit if he's still in the space.
So you
Um,
bought this ape because of the art? You felt like connected to this artwork, or
I legit didn't know what I was buying and just bought it because I thought the profile picture was like fitting to me. If you go up, let's take a look. But if you, it just, to me, it was like, all right, if everybody's wearing these apes in Discord, I'll wear this one because it was cheap and it was like kind of like, to me, like kind of a soldier going to war. So I proceeded to buy a bunch more. I just thought they were cool looking. I watched the price fluctuation. Apes didn't always go straight up. There were a time when I remember I put in a WETH bid at 107. It was like the first time I was playing with WETH. And apes had been up to like 1.3 and then came crashing down to 0.9. And I got hit on my WETH bid the next day. And I was like, where'd that WETH go? Did I lose money? And I was like, fuck, I got hit. I didn't want to buy that thing at 107, and I bought an ape at 107 because there were always these fluctuations, but playing those angles was kind of interesting to me early on. And I wish I bought more like everybody else, but I was taking from Bitcoin, a Bitcoin stash, to convert it into ETH to get into this game, and didn't really know what I was getting involved in. But what I did do, and I don't know if we see enough of this, is I took the liberty of myself to make NFT sniperbot as a Twitter account and just tweet about apes, tweet about apes, tweet about apes. I even set up apesfloor.com. If you go to apesfloor.com,
really?
try it, check that out. Yeah, I do have a day job, but apesfloor.com. Boom, goes right to the floor. And I would just kept tweeting apesfloor.com, apesfloor.com. Buy your apes, buy your apes. I like wrote it so many times below like 15 ETH. I don't know, some below 10. And self-promoted this kind of, I was late to the bandwagon. I think a lot of these guys were doing this in March and April. They were going on Clubhouse and stuff. I missed all that. I came in May and June and caught the tail end of it and was like, all right, I'll tweet the hell out of it. And I went on Spaces and just kept talking about, look at these apes. My ape's worth 4 ETH. My ape's worth 7 ETH. My ape's worth 12 ETH. Holy shit, it's worth 20 ETH. And I was just jumping into part of the community and tweeting and getting excited about it. But what's really interesting and how we could change the subject to Ninja Alerts, I mean, well, let's do this in 60 seconds or less, the rest of the story. So bunch of apes, also bought a bunch of 3D art in Chibis and what are called Chibi Genesis. At some point, I owned 16 of them. And I asked the artist, what are we doing next? Well, I realized we were on an OpenSea contract. It wasn't a Solidity contract. Take a look at those Chibi Genesis. And the floor price is now 3. At some point, they were 0.1. I had 16 of them. And I gave them out to the community. Like that one number right there, Kansas is selling that one for 3. I gave it to them for free. Just as like someone I met.
Dang.
But we started with those. We ended up going to Chibi Apes. We sold those out in 20 seconds. Then we went to Chibi Galaxy. We sold 3,500 pieces in about 2 days. And currently we have something around 3,500 unique holders across 3 collections of 6,700 pieces. And we anticipate that you'll see something new very, very soon in Chibi Friends. So anyone that owns any of the pieces, Chibi Genesis, Chibi Apes, Chibi Galaxies, are going to get a Chibi Friend in the coming weeks. I think by
Cool,
the end of
man.
the month is the plan.
So would that be airdropped or would be a mint pass to go claim one?
I have to check with our team on that. That's a good question. I have a feeling they're going to be claimed. You'll claim them and
Okay.
pay gas is my guess generally. And then I don't know if this is alpha, but there's going to be some. Everybody's going to get one, and then there's also going to be a public sale for the friends.
Sweet, sweet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Heck yeah,
So
man, that's awesome. And we'll once your guy or girl, whoever joins, we can kind of look into it even further if you want to.
Sure. And I mean, I would actually be really proud if you showed the Chibi Apes
Oh yeah,
next, and you
sure.
just jumped to the alert. So even if you do it this way, and I know we only have half a screen, but go down.
Here, we can change
See
it. All right,
how
Gutter, do you
they're.
mind changing that? I don't really have the view.
I got you. Hold on.
What's up?
So if you go like, you know, I make a joke. My name's NFT sniperbot. People are like, "Where's the bot? He's a bot?" No, I just don't sleep. But if you go down on the left,
Like it over
like
here,
the way
traits.
I like just kind of snipe and look at things, and I wonder how your tool could help me. Let's like just look at my brain. Scroll down on the left, all
Yeah,
the
that's
way
as far
down.
as it goes. If as
Yeah,
far
want
as
to
it
go to
goes.
Oh, okay. So let's look at something that's rare. Let's just go to outfit and go all the way down to whatever's the least. Let's go to robot,
Robot.
then click Viking, then click punk, and then click assassin. Yeah, that's enough. And then basically that would tell me like just how I normally do things. I would go boom. Like I would execute on probably the first one or two of those just based on the numbers, right? Because then it goes up to 0.18. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like kind of like when I started my Twitter profile, I would look at things this way and then take screenshots and post it on Twitter. That was kind of the thoughts that I had.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what we interviewed WGMI yesterday, and they actually have a tool through their site through their program that allows you to very easily like see through like rarities. Gutter, I know you specifically spoke with him about that. Do you have any other feedback on that?
Basically, it's mainly what you own on your own portfolio. It shows you what's the floor price and the price of the floor price of the different traits as well. So whatever you own, it evaluates it by the highest price of the trait. So it's a little different. So you can see it in both, basically a big evaluation of your portfolio. I don't want to I don't want to sing too much about it because this is Ninja Alerts. So we're gonna just hop over to Ninja Alerts
Yeah,
and
let's
start
see what
from
you
there.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a
So
way to
what
make
we
these? Is
the
there a
way
way to
that
make
we
the
oh, what's
screen
up?
bigger? Oh, there you go. Never mind.
So the way that we use Ninja Alerts personally is a little bit different the way that we use it on the show. Because personally, it's not as I guess you can say entertaining. Like we follow people that we respect that are good traders, line those up, and everybody kind of has like different systems for it. Like I said earlier, I don't have your alert on, but if I did, it would say NFT Sniperbot just minted this, and I'd be like, oh, why did he mint that? Oh, I interviewed him and he gave me some really good insight. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he jumps into projects he really believes in. So like it kind of gives me that notification. So like those like smart notifications is really like literally like where the money is made for Ninja Alerts. But Gutter and myself weekly and with guests like yourself, we do like to look at these like the most minted, most bought, and most sold, and kind of see who's minting them, and then just kind of look at the dive into the projects. And there's been a bunch of moves that we could have made solely off of this that could have been very rewarding. I mean, we looked at Dow Darcel's when it was at like zero point 0.3. It was being either minted or bought. We looked at Genesis Llamaverse when it was like zero point 0.5. A lot of other like projects that have easily 2 to 4x we usually see on here, and they can go both ways, and that's why it matters who's jumping in, how much do you trust them, and kind of doing your own research before you hop in.
Oh. Yeah,
I'm
so
having
we're gonna
FOMO.
go ahead
I'm having FOMO just looking at this.
on the Gucci.
No, just everything. It feels like everything's running. I
Yeah,
said just before
it's
this
definitely
phone
hard to fight
call.
FOMO, especially if you see like I said, a variety of names that you're familiar with and you trust, and you're like, oh man, they're all jumping on that. I wonder why, and it kind of makes you want to hop on as well. It's also pretty cool too because you can see that what these traders rank on the Ninja Alerts like overall scale. Kind of see like if it's 1 to 5, 5 to 10, whatever, and that's actually gonna even get more improved as time goes on. I can't share too much though.
Yeah, let's jump into the Gucci. Let's check that out because we were talking about this on the Spaces earlier,
I
and
don't think it's. Oh no, it's well now it's over. You can't mint it anymore. So now it should
oh
probably go up.
really?
Yeah.
Did you buy when you were? You said you might buy about an hour ago. Did you decide to or no?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you bought. Oh, I didn't see it on the Ninja list. Was it on there?
Maybe
I didn't have it
Chris.
pulled up at the time.
maybe I didn't
Oh,
get it.
okay.
Oh, you're talking about for this one?
Yeah, I didn't see his
Uh,
name pop up just now. Click the more.
Oh, maybe I didn't get
PO
it.
got one.
PO did 5 hours ago.
I thought I
Huh.
did.
Huh.
Did you use your main account
You
or?
might have used another account as well.
Oh, I used it my vault account.
I did. Okay, I did notice rewinding real quick. You have like several accounts. Is that just kind of like for security or safety reasons?
Yeah, basically.
That makes sense.
Um, no, I did. I did it. I did get it. It's my vault account. Yeah, I mean, I like to put some things in my hard drive, hardware wallet. Do you use a hardware wallet?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
use it. I'm a Trezor fan, but that's just because I had Trezors already for crypto.
Fan. It's like an
Fan.
Android.
I'm a Trezor user. I would like it to get a Ledger eventually, but
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like iPhone versus Android now.
I mean, it's no big deal. I just, like some more expensive stuff. But then I find myself, like, for example, I keep a doodle and I keep an ape on my regular HBizzle account, like, because of Discord reasons and alpha reasons. It's like easier to just keep something in the main account than like connect so many things into Discord. So I guess that's a liberty I have because I have multiple things. But um, yeah, I mean, I'm all about security. There's I've been rugged, I've been scammed, I've had issues with so many different things. Hold on 1 second. Am I allowed to do that? Uh,
Not really. No.
no, yeah, you can
You can
answer.
mute yourself.
Just mute the mic, please.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
can
how.
mute yourself.
There,
I don't know how.
We should be able to. Hold up.
Hold-
there it goes. Did you want to Gutter? Did you want to look at this Gucci Girl Mint Pass, or did you want to look
Uh,
something else?
wait. Oh yeah, he is muted. Okay. So yeah, let's look at Gucci real quick. I was saying, is it possible to hit the maximize on the top right on
Yeah,
the window? See if it feel.
I won't be able to
There it
keep up with
is.
chat if I do this.
Oh,
But
that's
that's
why.
fine.
Okay, I got it. All
So,
right, so
is there anything specifically you want to look at, like activity, or
let's go to the website, like because there's not that
it doesn't
much.
have one linked? I'm not. Yeah.
Uh, it's the 10 KTF though. So oh, he's back. He's back. Hey, hold up. Let's go unmute him. Hello,
They do.
you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
They do have a Twitter. But yeah, no, just Discord only.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just deep diving into the Gucci grill, which there's not
I
really
don't know
much
that
to
that's
go
an
into detail.
exciting one to look into. Let's go back to your ninja. It's not that exciting. It's not moving that much. Go to the superordinary villains. That's moving. I missed that before the call. I said, "Oh, I like this at 12 cents." Now it's at 17.
Yeah, I've been seeing this for a few days. I don't know if we actually ended up looking at it or not. So if you were going to the website, I don't have a MetaMask on this. Oh, that's right. This one doesn't even have our website. It just allows for Mint. Never mind. So all we'll be able to see is the OpenSea data. I don't even remember the activity on this when we were looking at it. Oh, they must have had reveal. That's why it's being most bought right now. They look pretty
No,
cool.
they had to reveal. It's just, you know what? I think the market appreciates this price point. I think they like this price point.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't remember where it was last time we looked at it. It's been I don't know, it was days or days feel like weeks in this space, so it's hard to remember.
It all moves really
Yeah.
quickly.
What's up?
I said it moves really quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Um, let's take a look at a project that actually has a website. I would like to pick your brain at like what you would
So
like to
that
look
actually
for.
has a website.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
not
way.
standard. Let's
Let's
go to. I think usually it's just best to go to the Minton now, just to see something new and evaluate it that way, and see if you would decide to ape in and go through the criteria you usually use, like
The
that
zombie
zombie
club token's
club.
been pretty popping today.
Yeah, we could just go to the website and see if you would mint this. Like now that you see that it's on Ninja Alerts, if that people trusted traders are buying this, would you? This is us going through and
Hey, I
doing the
missed
research right now.
this. Didn't we miss this?
It seems like it's still minting, right? Or if
How much is it?
something
It was
most
like a
minted,
couple weeks.
There's
66666 of them.
yeah, there's 4.4K out.
So how do you
So
get in on it? How much is the mint price? We don't have a
We're about
whitelist.
to. We're trying to.
that's what the website would tell us.
I'll go
Let's see,
check from
mint.
my side. What's it called? What's the Twitter?
Um,
I'm
let's see,
sniping actually.
zombie club token.
I'm sniping. Sniper
Oh,
sniping.
so you. That's how you decide. You just you just go in, or you don't do
I did
research
what
on
I
the.
did before. I'm having FOMO, so I'm taking my
Oh,
chance.
so you're okay. I see. So you've
I
already
said
seen this
yesterday
already.
on Spaces that anything that's trading below 0.08 or whatever, like in the aftermarket, has a good chance of just going to 0.01. But things that are trading in the 0.1 to 0.2 range, they have like a decent shot to go, So my thought is to play more in that space when I see the trends. And if you want, I mean, the trend I saw was before this call, but I don't know, whatever. Sorry, I'll pay back attention 1 second.
Oh, all good. I like the little brain how it like goes down from here to like on top of the zombie.
Are you
Yeah.
sure
So
Let's
that's
see.
apparently,
go check that contract and how would you get in there? Because there must be some sneaky whitelist we don't have.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
it might
probably.
be on their Discord or something. Like we don't generally go that deep on the show to like go on their Discord and go look at the minute details. We just surface evaluation from their website and their Twitter. So the Kenzas, the alpha is zombie, right? Is that what we're minted today?
Ken just asked if I do any other project, and I don't. I do. I'm a co-founder in Chibi Labs, Kansas. Chibi Labs. All right. I was
Okay.
just sniping some of those super ordinary villains from your alpha.
Oh, you did end up getting some.
I did.
Let's see.
I
Let's see
bought a
the 30
couple.
minute.
Go
I
take a
wonder
look.
did. Yeah,
See, you should
yeah.
be able to
Let's see
see
that. Yeah.
SniperBot.
Oh, there you
So
go.
it's confusing that I'm HBizzle and SniperBot. How do you know to track? You guys are just good enough that you know how to track me.
Well, it just show whichever account that you bought on, and it just pop up right here. I don't follow. This is my first time meeting you, so I don't follow your alerts on either. But maybe after this interview. But
Maybe
yeah, if I followed you directly, then yeah, it would show me.
you can see the top signal when SniperBot comes in. There's the
Yeah,
top.
exactly. No, we have some
What?
top signals.
Yeah, we have.
The
So
top
sniper,
signal.
but who?
I
I
said, who
think
is he?
me personally, I think Aoki is the top signal for a lot of things.
Really?
Steve Aoki, yeah, he's
But he's
bought
a
a lot of
creator,
tops.
so it's fine. He gives it back in different ways and gets liquidity in different ways.
Yeah, I'm for a trader though. That's you know he holds everything, so it's not really
Okay, so
he
you
can
did
hold.
you did buy off of HBizzle. Did you pick certain ones kind of using your strategy that you've talked about earlier, like off of traits, or did you just grab two off the floor?
Now I'm just grabbing what's pretty off the floor.
Gotcha.
seeing if there's any weak hands, anyone that recently listed, you know. Oh, I wanted this sniper bot hat, the cowboy hat, personally. And then now I'm just looking. Are there anybody that's like fixing to get out? You know.
Fair. Those little
So
things.
Sniperbot, do you have a top signal? Like, is there any influencer you know when they happen, it's time to get out? Like it's
Yeah,
kind of too
Logan
late at
Paul.
that point.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Is
Yeah.
that fair?
What
That
about
way.
Mr. Beast? Chris, you like Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know that like that crew was into NFTs until like yesterday. I saw Chandler had the little hexagon profile picture.
Oh, it's weird because there's this thing that goes that Chandler's dead. I saw it on my feed,
Yeah, yeah, that's
and
what
I
I saw on
thought
my
he
feed too.
died.
I know, and then dude, I thought it was real, and somebody, Mr. Beast commented on it like, "Sorry, I made you eat all those pickles," and I was like, "Man, that's really insensitive." If he actually died.
No, it was Chandler that was tweeting it. He
Yeah, I
tweeted,
didn't see
"Oh,
that at first
apparently
though.
I'm dead today."
Yeah,
Yeah, me neither. That was kind of odd. Like that would have hurt if he was, like I
yeah,
remember
that's
watching him a
crazy.
lot. That would have hurt. But good
Yeah,
thing he's okay though.
yeah, for sure, man. It would have been tragic. It was like by like
So,
gunfire too. The article said. Dang,
uh,
you are really getting some of
oh
these
wow,
super ordinary
oh,
villains. See, like,
stocking
I
up.
wonder if you're making somebody else FOMO right now. Like, man, what does NFT Sniper Bot see in these super ordinary
Can we
villains?
see how many people follow me or no?
That I'm not sure about.
Um,
Gunter, do you know?
I think you have to go to the. I don't think I'm not sure if there's the follower count on there yet. That we would have to do more research on.
That would be a
'Cause we're
great
ma-
that would be a great thing to implement if possible. I feel like it'd be almost
The
like
other thing is, my partner Spasta is complete. He wants to know if he's considered an influencer. Can you look up spasta.eth? Is that considered someone that's an influencer? You don't have to add him if you don't want to. I want to know if he's considered.
I'll look at
yeah.
that. Oh,
So
I muted it. I'll look at that after the show. I don't really want to go through like my personal feed of who I
Oh,
follow.
yeah, Trevor kind of explained early on. He like the first shows he explained to us the formula they used to get the top 1,000 people trade. He has some math percentage of top trades, actualized gains or some. He used a lot of those big words, so we
Here, I
wouldn't
can
be able to
check. I'll
explain it
check
to
off my
you.
phone real quick for you. Well, let me see.
you know what I have trouble with is I'm logged in through my wallet through the web, but I don't know my username and password for the phone.
So it look like Dekenza wants to know what's your Twitter and OS wallet name. I'm guessing it's NFT Sniper Bot, correct?
What's your friend's name or your
Yeah.
partner?
Spasta.
How do you spell that? Is it SPATSA?
SPOSTA.
Um, I don't see him. Sorry, Spatza. Spatza. I checked
All
him.
right.
Yeah, so
Not everybody does big
it's
time.
nah,
Not
like I
everybody has
said, it
7/8.
was it's a formula that Trevor kind of explained to us, but flew right over our heads of how they came up with all of them. So we would need to ask Trevor again to explain it to us how they came up with the formula for the top 1,000 by actualized gains or something like that.
Do you see how many went off the board since I bought, by the way? And it has nothing to do with me, but I'm just saying the volume is insane. The volume that's going in right now is double what it was in the previous 12 hours. Oh, I'm going to have to really guess this one.
So is that going into your decision as well, buying some of these floors, looking at the
Oh, I
volume?
do, but it's like fantasy football stats. I don't even know what the thing is sometimes. I just look by the stats. So, like, in 24 hours, this thing had 1,670 trades. In the last 1 hour, it had 629 trades. So almost 40% has gone on in the last hour. What do you think that does to the charts and stuff? Makes it go nuts.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that's
Oh,
when
so
the
you, so
study going.
so you really evaluate all these NFT projects that you buy into? So you look at the charts, the like how
I
many trades
definitely look
per
at the
minute?
alert. How many trades per
Like
minute on this one? I have it clocked at 7 right now. 7 per
7.
minute versus the
And
sandbox.
that's a bullish signal?
That's a bullish signal. And I said I said to Pasta before the call too. I said the other one I like. I should. I don't know if I like this one as much. I think I like the super ordinaries. Yeah, I like things in that range right now. I think that that's affordable. And then when the momentum and the volume goes on those sort of ranges, sometimes it gets hard to even buy them because people are snatching them so fast.
The volume is pretty good right now. Cool thing about you being on this video is if you don't remember, you could always go back and watch this video and see what the floor price was when you actually were buying. Granted, you could go look at your wallet and see that too, but we can do that and kind of remember when you bought, when you sold.
Yeah.
How long do you usually hold on to projects? Do you keep for a long time, or do you usually trade out like a week on average, or?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, even right now at the Loser Club, let's go check out the Loser Club. I like them. They're probably still trending. Oh, they're not on the top.
Let me check if they're trending 12 hours. They might be. Yeah, let's see. Nope. I actually thought they would still be
No.
trending too, but I'll just search them.
Yeah, they were trending for
That's 24
a few
hours.
days. Whoa,
Dang.
that's the floor.
Yeah, looking nice.
Holy, oh! I don't usually check floors of things that stay long term, but that looks pretty sweet.
So
I'm
you're,
not gonna lie.
My floor is different than yours. Mine says 589.
huh?
Yours,
Oh, there it is. Looks like one might have just got floored.
Oh wow. Yeah, I probably got a delist. I have these Catman signatures. So like I was showing you earlier, my sniper. I go down to the left. I look for the most rare shit.
Yep.
Oh, my Catman signature is about to go. I gotta delist it. Hurry up! Hurry up! Oh, get to the ledger. Someone's
What
gonna buy. Oh no! This is
what
not
trade
what
is
I want
that?
to happen. Live on the phone. This is not good.
What trade is that under?
I'm not telling you anything. Someone's gonna buy it.
Wait, go to my favorite trait, ETH crown. Go to ETH crown on the head trait.
Guys, I don't know. I bought this for 0.6, 0.59, and I have it at 125. I like that profit, but it's obviously gonna go, and I don't know if that's what I want to do. No.
Where'd you go? Where's it at?
He's looking for his ledger.
It.
No, it's on the head. It's you got to scroll up a little bit
Oh,
more.
my bad.
No, on the head trait. Yeah, it's.
I'm on the.
I think it's like 70 of them.
I'm not telling you what it is.
Crown.
I do have some cool cat
yeah.
hats on. You can look. Oh, I don't have the crown.
Damn! I should have bought that one.
Those
There's
it
one
like-
was for 0.45 is the one I
Yeah.
wanted to get, but it had tank tops. It had a boobs. I didn't.
What do you guys
I didn't really
think?
want that.
Do you think I
So-
delist? I think it's worth delisting and just listing 20 cents higher, to be honest. I still want to sell
20
it.
You said 20 cents?
Yeah, like 0.2, 0.25.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I put the wrong pin in my ledger. Do you know how annoying that is?
Yeah, don't do that a couple more times.
How do you like get it out of that screen though? Now it says invalid pin.
I've never got to that screen.
Treasures don't have that problem.
Oh, you taking shots, huh? With your Android. You taking shots with your Android, huh? I see you.
I'm just kidding. I'm not sure, man. Hey,
Yeah.
it's we're at the 35-minute mark. Is your buddy joining us? Your co-founder,
Snoop is a big.
are they on your team? Is it a co-founder? I didn't really ask.
I think they're on the Chibi team, right?
My co-founder, CEO of Chibi's.
Okay, cool.
Oh, he's loading up on those.
I did.
Super ordinary. He's loading up.
Who? Me?
Yeah, it seems like you got a few more, like 2 more or so. that
Oh,
popped up.
stop watching me. I'm going to change all my wallets so you guys can't see what I'm doing.
We're gonna see when you sell as well.
If people didn't mind it, it would actually be kind of a cool form of self-advertisement to have like, so it's probably a lot of work, but I have like social media attached, like, oh, he's buying this. Let me go follow him on Twitter. I don't know.
Sorry guys for my distraction. I got to delist something.
Oh, you're good. We got Spasta in here. Well, kind of.
Let's throw him up, and he's probably more interesting than me.
Oh, you just got me in time. I just left my computer. What's up,
like
guys?
my background?
Hey, what's up?
How we doing?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm good. What are we doing? What are we talking about?
We were talking about.
I told you super ordinary villains. I should have bought them at 12 cents. They're now at 18 cents.
There it is.
Sniping
Sniperbot just swept the floor.
Sniper, stay sniping.
Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping.
I'm busy. I'm sniping.
Volume's good though. We're looking at that too.
What about losers? Were we talking losers?
A little bit.
I'm delisting a loser right now. That's why I'm all quiet.
You're delisting?
Yeah, they're
attempting
to.
My
Catman signature is about to go.
What's the alpha?
Dude, they're going. They're going to be above.
They're just moving. We don't know. We see them moving. That's all.
That's the alpha. They look like they're going up.
What loser do you got?
I got a lot of losers. Cat, go look at it. It's a Catman signature is the trait. It's like there's only 94 of them.
My favorite loser is my clown loser.
That is a good one.
Yeah, I wanted to load up, but
what's it under?
2 gold.
What trade is it?
Bottom, all the way down in the bottom left, it says Catman signature. Specialty something.
Ooh, sounds rare.
Yeah, go all the
Hold
way
on,
down.
let me maximize this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's cool.
1.25.
Oh yeah, you got the. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Wait, what am I looking at though?
That's pretty cool.
There's a little Catman signature in the bottom right corner.
I don't.
I see it.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was looking at.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
I didn't even know that was there.
Delisted.
That's what I was looking at.
I delisted that guy.
Sweet. I like that one.
So what else we talking?
Well, now that you're here, we can talk about some chibis.
Let's talk chibis.
Sweet.
I'm rocking like all the paraphernalia right now.
I see that. I love it.
See.
Well, tell us about it.
Dripped up.
Has Sniper told you anything about it yet?
Over the space today, but for the sake of the video, for people that are watching, just the video and weren't at the space, maybe you could give us a little background.
Yeah, so I'll give a little bit of the backstory. Sniper's part of it too. I'll give the abridged version, but him and I have been in the space for about 18 months. I introduced him into the NFT space indirectly through a buddy. He then went on to buy 9 apes, and I didn't buy any apes, so I'm the loser in all of this. But I've still done pretty well because we've been in the space for a long time. I've been in the Web3 and crypto space for what seems like forever now. Started buying Bitcoin in 13, launched my first blockchain company in 17, sold it 2 years ago to a public company, and ever since then I've been like kind of licking my chops to get back into the space. Sniperbot reached out to me over the summer and he was like, yo, I found this amazing collection. You got to take a look at the art. He's been buying a ton of it. He just connected with the founder. We should speak. So that was the original Genesis collection of chibis. As you see on the left, that little cyborg girl who's amazing was a Chibi Genesis collection. It was 1-of-1 3D futuristic looking art. We basically spoke to the artist and said, hey, what are your needs? What are you trying to do? He's like, I can't build community. He's like, I'm thinking about giving up on the project. And we said, hey, let us help you really market this thing and let's launch another collection together. So in September, we launched Chibi Apes. That's the middle collection. That was a generative collection of 3,000. We wanted to make this a mint for the people. So we listed it really cheap at like 0.025. We didn't understand the consequences of that, but we had this kind of crazy FOMO sellout in like 10 seconds, gas wars. I don't know if you guys remember that time. It was just, everything was so crazy back then. And that was kind of the beginning of this, where we're like, holy shit, now we just, excuse my cursing. We just launched this project. We built this community. When we came into the project, there were 250 people in our Discord. By the time we launched Chibi Apes in September, we had about 15,000. So to me, just in my career in building communities, I've never seen so much virality that's captured and built up in such a short period of time. And at that moment I was like, we have this fiduciary responsibility to our collectors who are now like our investors, right? I'm an entrepreneur, I built companies, it's like they're our investors, and I have this responsibility to build this company up, build this project up. So I've always looked at it as a business, and my goal as the operator of this business is to commercialize the underlying IP of our chibis and monetize it on behalf of our collectors. So what we've been doing over the past several months is finding new ways to bridge the gap between what I believe is the next iteration of the space, taking these 3D characters, integrating them into augmented reality, into metaverse application, into video games, commercializing through physical real world stuff like figurines, merchandise, things like that. And we've been really successful at it. We've been early innovators in the metaverse. We built this amazing galactic jungle scene that we basically took all the mint proceeds from Chibi Apes and built back in September. Then the metaverse blew up. We hosted some amazing parties in there. We did a partnership with Jadu Hologram, if you're familiar with the hoverboards and the jetpacks. We launched on their platform with 4 other projects. We've launched partnerships and activations with Arizona Iced Tea and most recently Verizon. Verizon's obviously the big one, is kind of a legitimizing factor for us in the space, but also I think it really kind of put Chibis on the map in terms of like, wow, they could do a partnership with Verizon. So that was a really fun one for us. And next coming out are Chibi Friends. So Chibi Friends are companions. They're cute and cuddly pets that kind of like connect to everything that we've done previously in terms of collections. But what's unique about Chibi Friends is they're going to kind of be the gateway for our collectors into the next iteration of the space, which is play to earn. So the Chibi Companions are going to be your guides to potential augmented reality game, a play to earn game in the future. And this is a free claim if you own any Chibi in our ecosystem. So we're going to do a small sale. The rest are going to be a free claim for any of our other holders. And you could see just little bits and pieces of the artwork, but the artwork is insane. All those chibi characters move and run and they're animated and stuff. So doing a lot of different things in the space. We're OGs. We've been around a really long time and we're still kicking. We got a really passionate and vibrant community. And I'm rambling now, but I'd love to make it a more collaborative conversation.
No, we're just soaking it all in because. Oh, hold on. We got Sniper by is back.
I'm
You,
back. I'm back. I
you
was
just
handling
missed
it.
it.
No, I was listening to the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I'm kidding. You've
Uh,
heard it before.
all sounds perfect. And yeah, I was sniping in the
Can you
background and stuff.
go a little more details about your collaboration with Verizon? Now, how did that come about, and what's the details about that one?
Yeah, so my background is on the obviously the corporate side, the public company side. I've done several collaborations and partnerships with big brands, Fortune 500 brands. So this kind of is in my wheelhouse. We connected with Verizon. They wanted to figure out how to kind of like authentically dip their toes in the space. So they approached us about doing a Valentine's Day collaboration. What they wanted to do is run a sweepstakes for any of their users or consumers that basically gave a story of their worst Valentine's Day gift ever. And we were going to take those Valentine's Day gifts, select 20 lucky winners, and articulate that story and that vision into an NFT. So we created 20 one-of-one NFTs in the form of chibis, and we dropped those on the winners of the sweepstakes. And I have to tell you, the response from the NFT community was great. The response from the traditional Verizon community was great. These are some of the one of ones that we created. If you scroll down, you could see they're all holding bad and ugly gifts. I think that one's a toothbrush. The one over there, you could see Brandon, but he got a chain that his girlfriend gave him that said Brendan, which was not his name. So it was a really fun partnership. They were so thrilled with the success. Many of the executives from Verizon had reached out and were just really happy with the traction and engagement that they were seeing. And hopefully it paves the path to kind of future collaborations with them. This is kind of like a unique one of one collection, so it's not the most liquid right now, and this just dropped a couple weeks ago.
Okay,
That's one of my
so
favorite. That yellow one there, so cool.
So when you're talking about Web 2 companies like Verizon, how do you feel about Web 2 companies starting to take over NFT projects and NFT communities? Like,
I
there's
don't feel good about it. I don't think
oh,
anyone
you know,
feels good about it. The key word that you said there is take over. I don't think any Web two
yes.
company should come in and take over a Web three company. I don't think we've seen that yet. I think it's
I
starting
mean,
to happen.
acquire, like it's, if they,
Well,
when they
there's
acquire, it's, they're pretty much taking it over, correct? Or
well, I
no?
mean, who's been acquired? Which Web two company has acquired a Web three company so far?
I mean, Nike bought Artifact, and there's rumors that Disney bought, I don't want to really say because
No,
it's a
it
rumor, so I'm not
changed.
going to
That
bring that up.
changed. It was Eigler, just which was a former co-founder. He was a former big deal at
Bob
Disney.
Iger was a former CEO. He joined
Yeah, yeah,
the
former
board of
CEO.
Genies. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I'll touch on that quickly. So I think the Nike acquisition of Artifact, I think they were more so acquiring the IP to be able to integrate into their brand. I feel like that's kind of an authentic way to acquire a Web3 brand. Um, what I will say is a Web2 company coming in and centralizing really kind of like the efforts and the operations of a Web3 company won't work, right? Because the thing that makes this space so special, the thing that makes our community so special is this feeling of democratization, the feeling of ownership by our collectors. And once you remove that from this, you kind of like, I think, destroy the integrity of the project and all the reasons why people love, being part of these communities. So I think there's a delicate balance that you need to maintain, and I think it's I think like Nike has found a good balance. I think the Artifact community and the Clone X community is kind of operating as an independent entity or a subsidiary of Nike. But you're going to see more and more of it. Like I think even the acquisition of the Larva Labs IP was something that may have some unintended consequences in the future. I know what Yuga Labs is trying to do by buying the IP and giving it back to the collectors, and I could appreciate that. But at the same time, what does it mean now that you're consolidating two of the biggest projects in the space? How is this going to impact the ape ecosystem? How is it going to impact ApeCoin? We don't know any of the answers to this yet. And also, now that Yuga just raised money at a $5 billion valuation, what does this mean in terms of how hungry they are to monetize their community? Is it going to dilute the value of their individual collectors? Is going to dilute the engagement and the way people look at their board apes? We don't know yet, so you just need to be careful in terms of this is how it always happens. The big money, the corporate mongers come in and they have their way with these brands, and they ultimately dilute the brands. It's a natural progression.
So you believe that Bored Apes are diluting the BAYC brand by acquiring punks?
It's possible. I mean, let me ask you, Sniper, as an ape, do you feel any which way about them? I'm as a ape holder and a punk holder. I guess you're a little bit different here. Um,
Yeah.
I think the question should be posed towards punks more than apes because I think punks were the originators. I think punks are very focused on preservation of their art and their IP. They don't care about utility so much, and they didn't even really care about the IP. I think it's the newer collectors, the newer age of NFT collectors that care more about these things that Yuga just unlocked for the punk holders. But I think ape holders are probably happy with it because they think it creates more value for the ape ecosystem. But I don't know, Sniper, what's your take on it?
I talked about it this morning, and I hope you appreciate this analogy. So, and it's very current to some of the real life stuff going on in my business too. That in the recruiting world, we have a lot of people that start their own recruiting firm, and they're just one man, and they could make a nice living, and they could do plenty of deals. They are also at a disadvantage with resources, and they also are at a disadvantage with credibility and a strong brand name. We call that in my space a single shingle when you have someone that works on their own and just a sole practitioner. Um, in my current business, we have some really strong heavy hitters that all work together and we're a team. And when we have a conversation with a major US bank, we're able to say, we don't want to do business that way. We'd like to charge a little bit more money. And they say, okay, we understand. When you're a single shingle, it's hard to negotiate with the top 10 US bank and dictate the terms. And I think that what this does is it separates Yuga from being just a NFT project to being a top dog in the space. They now have the number 1 and 2 projects under their belt. If they're trying to negotiate hypothetically with, and maybe this isn't the right brand or move or whatever, but I'm just throwing names out there. If they want to negotiate with Netflix or Hulu or Paramount Pictures or Fox or any sort of major company that has billions and way bigger than them, now they get to come to the table and say, hey, I got the ace of spades, I got the king of spades, and the queen of spades, jack of spades, and the ace of hearts, and every other project in the world. If you want them, they'll come and join us. But I have the top two. I got the ace of spades and the king of spades, and we can negotiate now. That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
But they could have done that regardless without
No,
punks,
they
though.
couldn't have. No, because let's say they go to play the ace of spades, and someone shows up with the king of spades, and says, "Hey, oh, Netflix? No, 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 don't do a deal with Yuga. Not that Larva would, because they weren't doing much anyway. It seemed, but Larva could be like, "Oh, no, 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 do a deal with us." And then Netflix gets to play both sides. Now Netflix has to deal with the quote unquote Nike of Web3. Like they are a monster, and it's good for the space because now when they deal with companies that are outside of Web3 in real life, whether it's a restaurant, in real life merch, in real life partnerships with Adidas and stuff like that, they end up having more. More ammunition at the negotiating table. That's what I would imagine. Spasta,
Yeah,
you
it's
agree?
yeah, it's true. I think you're going to continue to see consolidation. I think you're going to see a handful of the biggest companies, biggest projects like the World of Women's of the world, the Doodles of the world. They're going to start raising capital. They're going to bring in more institutional players. They're going to be signing deals. Like Doodle just signed a deal with Shopify, with Bear, the paint company. And you say, like, where does this all fit into the puzzle? Doodles, I love Doodles. I think what they're doing as a project, as a community, are amazing. Bear is really interesting because they get to partner up with a paint company. Shopify is really interesting. We don't know what they're going to do on the kind of merch and commerce side. But when you think about the ability to take IP like Doodle's IP and integrate it with a commerce platform, I think sky's the limit. We don't know what they're going to create, and that's the beauty of this space. You can take it in so many different directions. I don't love the fact that all these companies are raising capital, but in order to execute on your vision, sometimes you have to. As long as they don't sell out, I think it's going to be good ultimately long term for the space. And we're having the same conversations. We're talking to video game developers. We're talking to blockchains that want to potentially provide us grants to start building, whether it's tokens, games, things on their platforms. So I completely understand it. Everyone needs financing to build, towards the vision that we all see. And while I think there's a bit of corporate sellout going on, I think I trust some of the leaders in the space, including ourselves, to really kind of preserve the integrity of our community and our project long term. So
But in that same vein, how does this affect the smaller guys? If Disney will only want to work with apes because ape has everything, like how would it affect Chibi Apes when Chibi Apes also want a Disney deal as well?
Yeah, maybe
totally
maybe
positive.
Doodles, like maybe Doodles are acquiring Chibis. Maybe it's
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe World of Women are
So
acquiring
you said okay.
M&A is
Picture
M&A
or
is a
whatever.
catalyst that will start at the top and will have a top down effect. I mean, it will start trickling down to all the other projects. We're already receiving interest from some of the largest talent agencies in the world who are coming to us asking us how they can integrate brands, how they can integrate talent into our offering, what they could do with our IP. We're talking to big brands, retail brands that want to partner up with us on merchandise deals. So, people just want to tap into these established communities, and I think ultimately it's good for the space because my feeling on the space is, I view our royalties, our OpenSea royalties, ultimately as operating capital. It's what's keeping the lights on. It's paying for our team, and it's helping us build and grow. If we could accelerate that by bringing in a partner who wants to provide us some sort of funding and investment, all the better.
So
I didn't necessarily need to put anything out there because I don't want FUD later that chibis are being acquired by Doodles, but I do think it allows smaller projects to team up with each other, and I'm not scared of it. I think it's good. I think it's amazing exposure. That article that Yuga was acquiring Larva was maybe one of the most bullish articles I've seen on the space in a while. I mean, in my opinion.
Hey, you want to talk about bullish? MetaMask just announced that they're going to be launching their own token. Literally, just hit my
Oh, wow.
screen live. Yeah. So they said after
Oh,
passing 30
stop.
million users, MetaMask plans on launching a token.
is that real or is this another grab?
Airdrop? Because I mean, I feel like I just got like a new
I
can of
I
beer here.
I think it's real, but like let's talk about this because I think what the tokens have done for the space is it provides new liquidity. Obviously, people see these as kind of like a cash grab, and it's. But like, if you talk about a company like MetaMask that has a real product behind it, the only other one that we've seen do it is Looks, and Looks. At some point it had some viability, and it seems like Looks is actually doing some serious organic volume now on their platform, and it's pretty far behind.
I'm bullish on
But
looks.
yeah, I think long term, maybe the token doesn't get up to 10, but it will hang around 1 and it will trade pretty well. When you look at something like MetaMask that already has a business that already has built-in users and adoption, I think this is a token that could really survive, and I think it's actually a token that could thrive. It's just a matter of figuring out what that token means and what that token's going to do for you as a MetaMask user.
So we're getting airdrops, huh?
When though? When?
Let's see. I've had MetaMask since 2016, I think. I don't know if that matters,
Oof.
but
Yeah. Well, I don't know what their formula is gonna be, but I want my airdrops, man. And I think it will do better than like a lot of. Well, there was a lot of fake MetaMask airdrops over the last couple of months that didn't really do too well. So I'm guessing the real one that we've been waiting for is gonna do very well, in my opinion. I mean, Brave browsers also has its own wallet, and I'm sure Brave. I'm not sure if they're gonna drop their own tokens, but Brave is
Brave has a
also
token,
Oh, they do.
basic
Bat.
attention token.
Yeah, the bat token.
Oh, I didn't know that
I
was
accidentally
their
bought
own.
some
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, that thing has done super well. My buddy's a CFO over there.
Yeah.
He got involved
Oh,
like
cool.
4 years ago, and he's just crushed it.
So Brave is
Yeah,
actually giving away a Bored Ape today, and
nice.
in order to enter it, which is what I did yesterday, I was trying to swap for something else, and I got lazy and
Oh,
didn't see
they're
what I was
giving away a
swapping for.
Bored Ape.
Yeah, so I accidentally swapped for. It's too late now to enter, but I swapped for
Oh,
bat
thanks for
instead
telling
of.
me, bro.
I put it on my personal channel, so
I gotta follow
yeah,
that.
they gave away Pudgy Penguins like last week. They gave away 25 Soul, 4 ETH, and a bunch of other big stuff. All you had to do is use their swap, and you got entered into a raffle to win.
Did you win?
So I've used it every day the last week.
You
That's
didn't
awesome.
win?
Can someone talk about their token? Has something to do with like someone explained it to me. It's like Google Chrome. You go search for fishing gear, and Google gets the advertising revenue. You go to Brave, you type in fishing gear, and somehow the people with the token get the revenue. Isn't there something to do with that? No.
For my understanding was that you get advertisement pops up and you just get basic attention tokens. That was my understanding from it. I never really dug deep. Like I have some accumulating, but I never really looked into the math of it. But I did think it was just advertisements that just pop up. Like
Last night I was on a late night. I have to go in 1 minute. I have a call, a metaverse call.
Oh, good. Yeah, we can wrap up.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
I was on a late night call from like 2 to 5, and people were just buying ENS names, like the dumbest ones. I'm so good at thinking of ones. I was finding like local deli.eth. I don't know, stuff like that is available.
What's your best one? I think you were just tweeting about this.
Limos.eth. I'm still very confident in limos.eth. I like that one a lot.
I love it.
I have to run to a call. This was awesome, gentlemen. Thank you very much. And
thank you for stopping by.
Oh yeah, I just had a quick bone to pick. How do I become an influencer on your alerts platform?
You had to meet the algorithm that Trevor set out. Whatever that was.
Damn. All right.
Or
I gotta
contact
work.
Trevor.
I gotta
Trevor will
work
help you
towards
out.
it.
You have to take that.
Oh,
You can report your
Sniper, how much did
complaints.
he pay to get on there?
You can report your complaints to the boss.
Thank you, gentlemen.
He donated a couple chibis to get on there.
But Spasta, these are the gentlemen that are responsible for you being able to stalk D against his wishes.
I have to tell you guys, outside of stalking my friends and talking shit to them when they buy and sell things, it is the only platform that I have that sends me push notifications when I sell things. And it alerts me much faster than an email. Sometimes OpenSea emails are delayed, so it's amazing. Got to give you kudos for that.
Sweet, awesome, thank you. Yeah, we love it. We do it every week. Spasa, thank you for coming on and sharing with us
Thanks
that
for
alpha
having
about
us.
MetaMask and sharing with us about your project and all that. So, man, we appreciate you.
Oh yeah, it was
Thank
great
you for
meeting you
stopping
guys.
by.
Take care.
Thanks everybody for
You too,
watching.
Spasta.
We'll catch you next time.